Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Христос отново ще дойде на земята в бели дрехи. Настъпва времето, когато определени хора ще почувстват със сърцето си за връщането на Христос.
Please watch on for Prophecy of the Golden Age, Part 198, Visions of Beloved Bulgarian Mystic, Baba Vanga, airing today on Supreme Master Television.
Refrain at all times from such foods as cannot be procured without violence and oppression. For know that all the inferior creatures, when hurt, do cry and send forth the complaints to their maker or grand fountain, whence they proceeded. Thomas Tryon, vegetarian.
In Bulgaria, the kind locals would greet you with "Kak si," meaning "How are you?" in the Bulgarian language. I am Belun, the Slavic deity of light, happiness and luck. The gracious people of Bulgaria honor your generous nature. May heaven bestow abundant blessings upon you. Throughout the history of mankind, the divine messages are often shrouded in mystery. Prophets, messiahs, or whichever names you call them, are often persecuted and oppressed, their words obscured. But how do we distinguish the true from the false? To do so, one can only rely on the divine's guidance, and the truth will reveal itself to those who earnestly seek it. In our previous episode, we were introduced to the fascinating life and prophecies of Baba Vanga. This beloved Bulgarian mystic offered much practical help, comfort, and wisdom to those who came to her, whether they were ordinary families, celebrities, or government officials. Baba Vanga warned that the current ways of humankind are leading to a fateful destruction by nature. But beyond the many disasters, she also saw a hopeful vision of a more peaceful and civilized world. She said,
Ще дойде време, По земята границите ще изчезнат и хората ще заживеят в мир и разбирателство.
With the creation of unifying organizations as well as the advancements of communication technologies, it seems as though borders are already disappearing in some aspects of our lives. People of different nations are willing to help one another more than ever before, and more countries have been mending ties with one another. Baba Vanga also predicted that there would be an overall transformation away from religious institutions, many of which no longer represent their true original teachings.
Сега различните религии искат да се възползват от каквото сварят, ама тяхното време си отива. Човечеството ще хвърли тия окови. Религията ще има друга задача.
Yeah, just like the Bible, the Roman government at that time cut many of the parts about reincarnation and non-animal people diet, just to suit themselves and make Christianity into another kind of mundane religion. So they can eat meat, they can drink wine, they can even fool around like that, yeah?
Yes,
and now it's gone to the worst that they molest children at random anytime or any child that falls into their hands that is vulnerable in their environment.
Yes, Master.
This moral degradation of religion has had painfully devastating effects, with some followers who have been known to even lose their faith in God.
I don't know what's happening to the Catholic Church anymore. I don't know what happened to Christianity anymore. It must be the end of the world. So the holy knowledge is going to be lost. It's already lost. Thus, the people who are supposed to represent it are evil. Evil outright. More than evil.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Worse than the criminal in the society.
Yes.
Worse than all these serial killers. Worse.
Yes.
These serial killers, maybe they're crazy. Maybe something's wrong with them mentally.
Yes, Master. Yes.
But they don't kill and rape children the way they do like this.
Yes, Master. That's right, Master.
I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what happened to Christianity now. Nobody dares to say anything. Nobody does anything. Just talk or even try to avoid the sensitive topic.
Baba Vanga foretold that ultimately only the true teaching will remain, one that really has the power to liberate souls eternally.
Всички религии един ден ще изчезнат. Ще остане само учението на бялото братство. Като бял цвят, то ще покрие земята и благодарение на него хората ще се спасят.
By the disappearance of all religions, perhaps Baba Vanga meant that the current outer forms of religious teachings would dissolve, so that the true ancient essence within them could be revived. This one true teaching would be that of the White Brotherhood, a symbol of purity, a universal circle of saints. These enlightened beings all teach the same method of connecting with the divine through the inner heavenly light and sound, along with moral precepts that include a benevolent vegan diet.
Има едно древно индийско учение, учението на бялото братство. То ще покори целия свят, ще го напечатат в нови книги и по целия свят ще го четат. То ще е огнената Библия.
Over the past several decades, Supreme Master Qinghai has been sharing the true teaching, the same way of connecting to the divine that also gave rise to the ancient Indian-born religions of Hinduism and Buddhism and others. Thus we wonder whether Baba Vanga had a vision of Master's teachings being printed in new books and read all over the world, with fire being an age-old spiritual metaphor for enlightenment. Could the Fire Bible be Master's book series titled The Key of Immediate Enlightenment? In addition, Baba Vanga confirmed through her inner visions that the worshipped Lord Jesus Christ would return to the world what Christians call the second coming of Christ.
Христос отново ще дойде на земята в бели дрехи. Настъпва времето, когато определени хора ще почувстват със сърцето си за връщането на Христос.
People of different backgrounds have also sensed that Supreme Master Qinghai is Lord Jesus Christ returned. For example, right around the time that Master came to Israel in 1999 to give a lecture, a large number of people from around the world were flocking to Jerusalem, expecting Christ's appearance at any moment. In addition, the inner visions of our association members have revealed that Master and Christ are one being.
Master, when you came to visit us on the third day of the retreat, I was so happy to watch your every movement. My heart opened widely to greet and welcome you, and when you came in front of me, I realized that you were Jesus Christ. I came closer to admire you and adore you.
某天打坐，我被一道金色光芒阴流吸上，在那境界中，师父的容貌一下子是耶稣基督，一下子是印度名师巴巴萨万辛格。
Аз, той, ние, той, ние, това е той, който отново се връща при нас, както беше обещал. Всички апостоли сега са в движение, всички апостоли са на земята, тъй като времето на Свети Дух настъпи.
Baba Vanga reveals that Lord Jesus Christ's close disciples have already come back in this lifetime to assist their Master once again. We know that many of Master's disciples from the past have been reincarnating life after life to support Master's mission.
Upon reaching Jerusalem, I called out to Master, "Master, we have reached Jerusalem." Master woke up from her samadhi, and upon opening her eyes, Master exclaimed, "I have come home." Looking around Jerusalem from the car, Master further said, "Look at those houses up the mountains. They look the same just like before, like the old times." Those words sent chills down my spine, as immediately after Master spoke, I felt a familiar feeling that perhaps I have been there before too.
在很古远时，我就一直和师父在一起。师父下来这个地球好多事，我也跟下来很多事。有一世，师父是耶稣基督，我是主耶稣的徒弟，当时的抹大拉玛利亚。我看见我和主耶稣，还有主耶稣的门徒，为了逃离犹太人的追杀，赶往山上，躲在山洞里。也看见主耶稣被伤害，被欺凌，看见主耶稣背十字架，很心碎，很心痛。
In one of my past lives, in the time of Jesus, I was one of his followers, and I lovingly conveyed the message of love and affection of Jesus Christ to the people.
Tâm linh thăng hoa từng giờ, làm bất cứ việc gì cũng nghĩ tới Sư Phụ và Thượng Đế. Đặc biệt, con cảm nhận rằng trong nhiều kiếp con đã làm việc của Chúa Giêsu và nay con lại tiếp tục cùng Sư Phụ.
Etc.
The cherished Baba Vanga offered wise and encouraging teachings up to the time of her passing in 1996 at the age of 85.
Да укрепите вярата си в Бога, да се обичате и да сте добри един към друг, защото без тези неща няма напредък в нищо. Доброто иде, не е далеко, не се бойте. Всичко ке си дойде на място.
Please do help. Help in any way you can. Show your friends the gruesome practice of the animal fever industry, of how we as humans lost our humanity, lost our humane quality, lost our compassion, lost our sympathy. We lose everything if we lose love. We lose everything, absolutely, if we lose compassion and mercy. in our heart. So you try to invoke that merciful quality in other humans, wherever you go, wherever you are, whenever you can, by showing them the benefit of the vegan diet. Through our television, you have many information. You take out some clips and show it to them. Let them wake up. Let them see the reality, the connection between the piece of meat that they put in their mouth and the pain, the agony, the suffering of other beings in the dark corner, hidden from sight. Show it all to them. So if they became vegan, our lives will be more comfortable. We will have more and more extraordinary high tech. We will have less or no more disease. We will not have to mourn early the death of our relatives, friends, or loved ones. We will live happily, healthily, long lives, connected with the divine even, because the heaven will be able to show us some expressive signs of their love and their connection with us.
We are deeply grateful to Baba Vanga for gracing our planet as a gentle messenger from heaven, whose comforting wisdom helps us through challenging times. Our profound gratitude to Supreme Master Qinghai, who is the promised Christ returned, for saving souls and guiding humanity as a whole to follow the will of God. May the simple advice to be loving and kind be taken to heart, and may our faith in the true Christ power allow us to witness the beginning wonders of a new era of peace.
Vegan, because we don't need to kill to live.
Altruistic viewers, thank you for joining us today. Please tune in again next week as we discover the prophecies of the venerated immortal saint Mahavatar Babaji, vegetarian. Coming up is Her Excellency Eva Peron, or Evita, beloved leader of a nation, part 1 of 2, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. May your soul resonate with the melodies of the angels.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AP.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/AP.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/AP.
Műsoraink sok nyelvet tartalmaznak. Kérjük, tekintse meg itt suprememastertv.com/schedule és suprememastertv.com/AP.